Live. What is up, everybody? Live before lock, Friday, June 21st. Myself, Jake Hari, back together again, closing out the week, closing out the slate. I'm excited for this slate, man. I like a lot of hitting that apparently nobody else does. Pitching is going to be quite the grab bag since everybody seems to be on the same five people. How you feeling for tonight?
Good. It's Friday. Me and you. Friday's our best day, as we always talk about when we're on together.
It is.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. Hopefully.
I hope so, man.
We could both use a good one. I don't know. How have you been doing lately?
Running neutral. Last really good day was probably 3 weeks ago. So haven't played much over the past couple of days because my family's been in town, but it's been kind of quiet for me.
Okay.
I could use a good Friday.
Yeah. Friday has been our saving grace. So
yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for a solid Friday.
Yeah.
Let's just dive into this right now. Well, first, let's start here. Do you have any concerns with the weather in the St. Louis game?
I don't. I'm playing everything straight up right now. So
same.
I've kind of stopped relying on weathermen or even looking at stuff and just focusing on if Alex feels like there's a possibility of postponement, then I will adjust accordingly.
Yep.
But I don't see anything right now, and if it doesn't change, then I won't change how I'm playing.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I'm moving full speed ahead unless we hear something in the next 45 minutes. But it is the only game that has some sort of rain, so wanted to point it out right out of the gate. Don't be afraid to use the promo code live before lock. One big word. Get 50% off your first month with us. Any monthly package you choose, including packages with Fantasy Cruncher. So if you're interested in checking us out, that's all you got to do. All right, let's talk about the two pitchers at the top first. Because I don't really know your thoughts as of right now. We've talked about Yahoo, but we haven't really talked about FanDuel or DK. How are you shaking out the Chris Sale, Trevor Bauer duo at the top of basically every site?
I think I'm going to get to more Bauer just because I'm trying to pay up for bats, and that extra salary is going to matter to me today. So I don't know that I'm going to get to a ton of them, honestly. I'm probably eating the chalk with Nola. So I'm just finishing up my crunch right now to see kind of my dummy crunch, at least, to see where we're at. But I would imagine I just get a ton of Nola and a lot of these cheap guys, specifically Musgrove.
Musgrove's your dude today?
I would think so. You not on him?
Oh, no, I am. He grades out really, really well. Very clearly the best option from a pay down perspective. I can't imagine not having a decent amount of him. 24% in our most recent ownership looks super normal to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that he's particularly good, but I think that he's better than 5,500.
Yeah, I heard on the strategy show you said that maybe Lauer's a better pitcher than him.
I don't think it's as outlandish as that comment seems.
No, I don't think it's an outlandish comment. It was funny, Adam's reaction. Because that's kind of what I perked up when I heard that.
They're way closer than that reaction seems. I mean, they're separated by 1.9 fantasy points today. That's that's a pretty narrow bar.
Lauer better than Sonny Gray, though?
Everybody's better than Sonny Gray.
Not today. I'm even getting to some Sonny. You're not getting any Sonny, are you?
I will have 0. Well, I mean, I could have up to, 2 or 3%, depending on how the randomness falls. But now, Sonny Gray, not a dude for me. I don't know what it is. I can't really explain it.
Tough
because
matchup with the Brewers. Probably
yeah, but I don't get him ever. Not just even today against the Brewers. And I don't know why, because it's not as if everything doesn't look great in his underlying numbers. So there's it's probably an innings thing. He's not exactly just soaking up 6 1/3 or anything regularly, at least.
Right.
When he's good, it usually means he's going a lot deeper into a game, and he's probably got 10, 12 Ks or something like that. Whereas more often than not, he gets into one little area, and it keeps him from being in the game deeper. I don't know.
Right.
Okay, so we touched on Sale, we touched on Bauer, we touched on Musgrove at the bottom. What are you doing with Aaron Nola?
Just playing a lot of him. I mean, I would only hope. He's just way underpriced.
Yeah.
So on a 15-game slate like this, it's not like he's going to be 60% owned or something like that, where now you have to start thinking about just an ownership fade or he'll get filtered out too much. He just projects too well for his price and huge slate. There's going to be outlier stack performances, and yeah, I will just gladly take the 8K. Nola, take my 20 to hopefully 30 and kind of move on with my life after that. What about you?
Same. Aaron Nola in Alex's projections, 21.0 today on DK. That's the same exact projection as $10,800 Walker Buehler.
Yep.
So
ridiculous price.
That's how you end up with 43% ownership to 11. You need to think about it like this. If you flip-flop the two of them in salary, Walker Buehler would be owned in the 40s.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like he's just too good of a pitcher to be 8K in any match, let alone against the Marlins. What do they have? What's their implied total now? 3.1?
Yeah, minuscule at best.
Crazy. And a righty-heavy Marlins team, not that he has that much difficulty striking out lefties, but pitcher spot plus 7 other righties. Crazy.
I just don't get it. It's such an obvious misprice. And if he's priced at 9K, it changes the entire slate.
Probably, yeah.
43%, it just casts this net over from Boyd down to, I don't know, like Brad Peacock, where like all of those guys in that area are kind of viable. But for right now, if he's at 8K, of course he's congregating. Like everybody's just going there. It's an insane price tag.
Yeah.
It's the same way I feel about Herman Marquez for 7,600 on FanDuel. It's just wrong.
Well, at least Marquez has a tough matchup. Like you can somewhat justify the price tag, and it's a solo pitcher site. So like
1/10 of a point below Matt Boyd in Alex's projections. Boyd is 10K today.
Man, I'm playing on FanDuel today, and I didn't even notice that. Like
he's got a higher projection than James Paxton. Like it's 7,600 is insanity. If you roster a $7,600 pitcher on FanDuel, you can have anybody you want hitting. Nothing's not like you don't get stopped from anything. Yeah. And yet somehow the Yankees are unowned.
I'm just reading comments in chat right now. Am I doing this for prison? No, it's a new background. My mom set it up for me, so be nice. Very bronzed up, our friend Brick. Yes, thank you, I guess. I'd rather be bronzed up than, be Casper or something. So
True.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I am very red right now. I got quite sunburned yesterday, but in a real patchy way. I basically only got the lotion everywhere my hands reach. So the lower to mid back area is a bright shade of red.
You gotta have someone do that for you.
Yeah, but that's a lot of work.
You have a wife.
I do, but it takes time. I just wanted to play more bocce. Is Jake in a bunker right now?
Yeah.
It does look like a bomb shelter.
Well, there's going to be some bombs going off in my lineups, so.
Hopefully positive bombs and not negative bombs.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
There's been a lot of negative ones lately. I will say that.
I hear you. Any pitchers standing out to you that the public doesn't seem to be on?
This is gross. I'm just looking at my exposures now. So Musgrove getting to some Waka, who I think is not very good.
No, I'm with you.
I'm getting to some Chase Anderson. You understand it because he's 6,600. He's a favorite. Like the Reds aren't the scariest team, but it's also not a very good strikeout matchup. No. You're just not getting ownership.
I'll be getting to a bit of Chase Anderson, I would imagine.
Okay.
Any Jacob Junis for you, or is that just my territory?
Woof. Junis against the Twinkies? No.
Yeah. Okay.
No Junis. Actually, that's a lie. I got to 1% Junis.
Okay. I figure that I'll get a couple more percents than that, but I'm also going to be loading up on some Twins.
Yeah.
What am I getting messaged?
Wait, let me see if I'm getting to Twins. Actually, I just assumed I was. Yeah, I'm getting to a lot of Twins.
Yeah.
they're going to be one of my higher exposed stacks. I'm hoping once I do my final crunch, but on this one they were up there.
You have to. They look great. Are they still grading out in top stacks as the most undervalued?
Let me load that in. I would imagine they still are. I mean, that would be a really big change in both ownership. Well, their projection isn't going to change because they came out with a normal lineup, but they might be a little bit more owned because Castro's going to project better because he's hitting higher in the order than we anticipated.
Yeah.
But I still don't think they're to the point where, yeah, man, they are on all three sites, most undervalued team. So, yay, get to play some quickies today.
And we saw on, when we did the Yahoo show, which if you guys skip that Yahoo strategy show, you are making a giant mistake. There's probably more tidbits and like inside the mind of Alex stuff given away on that show than on any other show. And people think shouldn't be watching it because it's Yahoo, but you're crazy. You're missing the best show that we've got. Alex is dropping bombs on there, talking about lineup construction, his first steps, ways to get different. You don't want to listen to me and Jake. Come listen to the Boss Man every Friday at 1:00. Get the goods.
Yeah. I always have like a general question or two that arises just from listening to Alex talk about the slate, just because he thinks about it so differently than anyone else. That's why he's doing what he's doing. But it's just really interesting to hear him talk about it. And there's always general strategy. Yes, a lot of it relates to Yahoo, but for just being a sharper DFS player, I think that's a pretty good show to watch. Just hearing him talk for an hour.
And the things that he gives, like the tidbits that he's dropping, sound so obvious when he says it. And you sit there, you're thinking like, why didn't I do that for the past 2 years? Why didn't I run one crunch of every single team at the max stack to see the range and projections from top to bottom?
Dude, that's the exact, like when I first talked to him, when I was like interviewing and stuff, and when he was like first couple times I talked to him about DFS, I was like, there's no way, like I thought he was like joking about like how simple he made stuff sound, but like the more I like try to emulate his play, I'm like, man, seems simple, but it's not, but he makes it sound so simple. It's the weirdest thing.
Accumulating that sort of knowledge, those little steps. Yeah, like the whole package of it all is certainly more complex than I'm trying to make it sound. But when he drops those little nuggets of like, yeah, of course I just run, each stack once to figure out the scores. Of course I'm trying to figure out the average score of a Trevor Bauer lineup compared to the average score of everything else. And it's just like, oh, of course. You just want to know that information. It lets you know, one, where everybody else is going to be because it naturally comes up in Fantasy Cruncher. And two, it lets you think about the slate differently because he's not thinking about individual players. It's a holistic view. It's making me better, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's making me better, even though I don't feel like it right now. Like one big night, 100K night, and this could all change.
Could be today.
It could be today.
I'll chop 100K with you.
You ever look at your possible winnings?
Yeah, it's sad.
It's the worst page in DFS, but
oh, you mean right now?
No, yeah. Your possible winnings before a contest starts.
Yeah, what am I sitting at right now?
So like I can't even imagine what Alex's looks like, or Brick's watching.
Yeah, 180,000 right now. I was just like, what?
Well, that's like if you run a 150 team train and $5 and you get first.
Well, that's what we're doing, right? I'm going to be running the 150 team train to take first for 100K and the rest of it.
Yeah. I'm just running 150 twin stacks.
It's probably not the worst idea in the world.
I mean, it's going to be a somewhat unique stack, more unique than it should be based on the top stack tool.
Yeah, twins. Total ownership across FanDuel and DK today, 11% out of 200. So like 5.5% ownership total. I'm probably going to have 15. That's just where I want to be.
Yeah. I would love to be at 15, 3x the field. You're not taking up too much of your total lineups. You're getting over on a team you should probably be trying to get over on any site tonight.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that is site agnostic advice. Okay, we got a Dodgers lineup. That's actually going to be really important to me. Just because of Marquez.
Yeah, they just came out with it. I thought I saw something. No, it's not weird actually.
Ooh, so they added Muncy
Whew, you can't play
and
Marquez
Beatty.
now.
Okay.
Yeah. No way you can play Marquez now. Muncy in the lineup?
I'm ready to play him more now. Let's add it in. Let me see what the impact is to Marquez from the Dodgers lineup. That's something that I like to pay attention to for my pitchers. Obviously, again, not some shocking information, but what is the impact of this lineup, like to the literal data? So Dodgers lineup in Muncy and Beatty in.
I would bet that is a not a 0.5 point decrease for Marquez.
Find out. Dodgers. It's kind of a. I mean, I guess it's probably not going to change anything for me. It's not as if he's going to drop 8 points and become unplayable, no matter who they're putting in there. But I would guess it's a downgrade. So let's find out. All right, it's updated. We'll be waiting on Alex's projections to see what that change is. For me right now, I had. Where's he hiding? Why can I not see his name? Okay, there he is. Forgot he was way more expensive on DraftKings. I had him at 17.7 before the update. He dropped to 17.3, a 0.4 point reduction. You were close, man. You were close.
Yeah, I mean, I just a bunch of lefties in there. Like, you throw Muncy in. He wasn't in the projected lineup, right?
No, he was not. They added Muncy and Beatty, so they're running. They're going lefty, lefty, righty, lefty, lefty, lefty.
Smart. Have they been pinch hitting like madmen this season?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no idea.
I don't know either, but I haven't heard a lot of talk about it on Twitter. So judging by that, you're at least seeing a few at bats from guys like Jock and Verdugo.
Yeah,
and they're not subbing in Kike anytime there's a lefty in the 5th inning, type of thing.
Okay, so above Nola at 8K on DraftKings, below Bauer at 11-1. Is someone standing out for you?
Above Nola, below Bauer.
Yeah.
Is
everybody that's not 20% owned, basically.
Yeah. So Paxton a little bit, but I'm still right around the field on him right now. But no, it's either me trying to get up to, well, it's either Nola, number one, or Sale Bauer, and then you probably go with one of Anderson, Musgrove, Waka, maybe Eric Lauer if you're trying to get weird, but one of those cheap guys.
What's your most used pitching combination? I assume it's got to be Nola plus somebody. Is it Musgrove or is it Sale?
I'll just eyeball it, but because I don't have like I take it out of Fantasy Cruncher.
Sure.
I haven't set up a way to do it yet, but I think it's probably Nola Anderson actually.
Interesting. I don't think that you assumed that you were going to say that.
Well, no, it's somewhere. It's probably Nola Anderson or Nola Musgrove. There's a fair amount of both of those.
Okay, and that's because of the way that you're going to be paying up on bats.
Yeah. Yep.
That makes some sense to me. I get the sense that mine will either be Nola Musgrove or Sale Musgrove.
Okay.
But we've got so many lineups left. Giants, which is unfortunately important to me. Diamondbacks, Rays, and then the Orioles, which is also important to me. So I assume that the Giants and Orioles come in last just to screw me.
Yeah, that's what happened a couple weeks ago when we were on the show.
Yeah, it never fails. Never fails.
I think Arizona is the only one I care about a lot. Maybe the Giants.
You liking Arizona today?
I'm getting a lot of Peralta. So
okay.
Assuming he's in the lineup, maybe I get to some Arizona stacks, but actually, yeah, I guess the rest of these guys I'm not getting too much of. So maybe I don't care about Arizona as much as I thought I did.
Okay.
Mostly just Peralta.
You should feel pretty good about that Anderson exposure.
Well, because you have more?
No, I haven't run a crunch yet. Sean V says, Anderson, LOL, Jake, good luck. So you should be fine.
God, Sean V is my favorite.
Are you familiar with the definition of the word favorite?
Correct. I know what it means.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Yeah, he's good content. For me, at least. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I get it if you don't like Anderson, but he is a guy right in the same range as like Musgrove and some of these other guys that are 4 and 5x his ownership. So mostly just Musgrove.
Just got Alex's update, so I'm anxious to see what his change on Marquez was. I assume it's pretty comparable.
Let's see. What did he have him at before? DK, he had him at 17.16.
Oh, you're going to beat me to this. Sean V says, Josh, how was my Sparkman call last night? I have no idea. I didn't know he played. I didn't play yesterday. Yesterday was my mom's 60th birthday, so I was offline.
Did not change his projection at all.
Interesting. Maybe we'll see it change shortly.
Yeah, it might be. Maybe just didn't update that time.
Yeah. This could have been the update from, I don't know, a different team. They come in fast and furious in this final stretch.
I know.
I didn't know we got an ownership update at 6:18. So shout out to Tom or Eddie or whoever's running that one. But it's always helpful. The ownership projections run everything that I do. So when they don't get updated, I sit here and get scared until I watch the clock, and then I hurry really fast to make my lineups at 6:50.
Yeah.
Because they are everything to me.
Me too. I'm gonna make my my Yahoo lineup. I only did one today because I figured I wouldn't have time, but I got it in that rake free tournament.
Nice.
And I think so. We talked about on the show about the Twins. I think it's gonna be a twin stack. So let's see here. Something isn't right. There seems to be a temporary issue. That's not great. 40 minutes before lock.
What's going on?
On Yahoo.
Oh.
I can't get to my upcoming whatever. I'll try this in 10 minutes and be fine.
I can get to it. They like me more than they like you.
Maybe it's my computer then, or I'm signed in. I'm not sure. Here's an interesting question. Maybe you can answer this.
Maybe it's your internet connection in that bunker that you're in right now.
Yeah, there's the Ethernet cord right here coming from downstairs. I got the 50-foot long one. So nice. It looks really trashy when you walk through my house, but it's the job done. You know, we probably haven't had any drop frames in like 9 months.
Perfect. Hit me with your
question. Unbiased answer, I'm sure, coming, but Terry Wilson Jr. says, how much is Osmo monthly? Is it worth it? Currently, I use RotoWire for free.
Well, Terry, I can tell you this much. It's going to be better than RotoWire for free. Just full stop. Monthly is going to depend on which sport you're picking. Let me grab the pricing and I could shout it out quickly. But if you're looking to do it monthly, use the promo code live before lock. Get 50% off. So let's just say that you want baseball. You want to get your feet wet. Monthly MLB subscription is $49.99. With the promo code, you would get it for $25. Can't beat that, right?
No, you really can't.
All access is going to be $69.99 for a month, so $35 for the first month with Live Before Lock as the promo code. Can't beat it. Terry Wilson, get here. What are you waiting for?
Come on, Terry.
Kick those RotoWire guys to the curb.
That's right.
Team Awesome. I love it. 6:26. We're getting so close to dong pick time. I did not see Pete Alonso go yard, but I did see quite a few Mets put one in the cheap seats.
Just not your guy?
Oh, that was Alex's guy, remember?
Oh, yeah. I forgot they played a game today.
Yeah, the old 2 o'clock Friday Cubs game. Can't beat it. Let's see. What else can we touch on? I wanted to hit on a little bit more pitching, but it's so cut and dry today. We have 5 pitchers on DraftKings projected for more than 10% ownership. Everybody else is in single digits.
It would have to take a crazy performance for one of like these mid-tier guys, or like just someone we're completely not expecting a good performance from, like Trent Thornton. You know, someone like 1 or 2% owned for that to decide the slate.
Yeah,
like 15 game slate, you're gonna need the stack that scores 12 runs. Like, so you prioritize bats. At least I do, and then you kind of figure out pitching afterwards.
How do we know that Osimo doesn't use a database of crunches to get an edge against his own subscribers? Well, one, we don't have a database of crunches. Fantasy Cruncher is a completely separate company. Two, we already have fantastic ownership projections. Probably don't need to go much further than that to be fraudulent, is my guess. Probably not worth the risk. I'm curious how that would have explained how Osimo was the number one player in the world before this site started.
There's nothing constructive I can say to that. So
he didn't rise like a phoenix from the ashes here. He was number one and was like, okay, now I'll start the site. He already had the resume before this started.
Yeah, it's always a fun topic.
Yeah, no.
Always fun to be cynical for no reason, right?
Yeah, that's why we have ownership projections. We already know who's owned and who's not.
Here's another interesting question, Josh.
Okay.
C. Willhorn, does the 50% off code work with the Fantasy Cruncher package?
It does, but it has to be monthly. Won't work for weekly, won't work for annual. But if you want to sign up for annual, I'm not going to talk you out of it. Get us that paper. Get us that paper.
Yes, that paper indeed.
Yeah, Brick says a database of shitty lineups will not help you. Why, did they get your database?
Mine or Brick's?
Yours.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that wouldn't be helping anything over the last couple weeks.
That's where I was leading that.
All my terrible lineups, but we're breaking down my 100K win tomorrow on Live Before Lock, myself and EMAC. I mean, it'll be a different story. It only takes one.
I'll be on the strategy show tomorrow morning.
I see that. Yeah, so the schedule's getting a little changed around.
Filling in for Eric tomorrow.
Eric.
Seems weird when you say it like that, right?
I honestly have never heard someone call him that.
I know. I like it way more. Yo, Josh, are you stacking the Brewers today? No, I'm not. $25 come with Cruncher weekly. No.
Oh, the half off. Oh,
yeah.
I see. No.
You can use the promo code on the monthly packages with Fantasy Cruncher, but the weekly thing threw me off. Did Jake lose a bet or something? No.
Come on, Llama.
I know. All right, it's time. 6:30 p.m. Eastern time means it's dong time. I have no idea what's happened in the dong race over the past couple days, so opening up... EMAC. Even my mom and grandfather called me EMAC.
That's funny.
That's funny, Eric.
He's so not an Eric, too.
I'm going with it from now on. I'm changing the bar underneath it to just say Eric.
No last initial, no last name.
No, just Eric.
Rankings update, projections update right now. So
sweet. Okay, so none of you clowns got a home run on Wednesday. None of you clowns got a home run yesterday. So Eric is in first place with 14. Chris has 12 with 11 correct picks. You and I both have 11 dongs. You have 11 correct picks. I only have 10. I do have a double dong. But ultimately, you, me, Chris, we all suck. Eric running away from the pack right now. So let's catch Eric. Is there an Eric that I can pick for a home run today? Who's the highest Eric?
Thames, maybe? Off Sonny Gray. Is he in the lineup?
It is. Eric Thames and Eric Hosmer coming in at 68th and 70th in my model.
Hosmer 70th in your model?
Yeah.
You need a new model.
I've heard that before. Eric Sogard against Sale. Yeah, Hosmer is 70th. No, 68th. Sorry.
Man, Sogard, that would be a fun pick.
Yeah, that would be a bold one. If I call the Eric Sogard home run to troll EMAC, it would be incredible.
He's kind of got some sneaky power. I think he's got a handful of home runs this season.
All right, the floor is yours. Or do you want me to go first?
No, I'll go.
Damn, Rodney Washington, I want to thank you guys for offering free content. I've been sick and waiting for a kidney transplant.
Oh, shit.
Tell you what, Rodney, I'll see you there, my friend. I'll be getting one of those in the future. True story. Not joking. My dad had one.
Okay.
I have the same disease.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's just, medicine's a lot better now than it was in 1995.
I'm assuming, yeah.
Yeah, so I should be able to stave it off for as long as possible. But yeah, polycystic kidney disease. The motherfunker.
That does not sound fun.
I just have to watch my I can't drink like I used to, and got to keep the blood pressure down.
Okay.
So, Rodney, I feel you, man. I feel you. Wow. Number 1, 2, 3, and 4, all coming from the Yankees in the home run model today.
So let me guess. It goes. Wait, let me pull up this Yankees lineup right here. Ooh. Wow. Stanton, Judge, Sanchez, Gregorius.
Oh, you're not right. You're missing. You got one of them wrong. And
Gregorius just isn't in it. Okay.
Correct.
So it's Encarnacion.
It is Stanton, Sanchez, Judge, Encarnacion.
Okay, so I had Sanchez and Judge flipped around too.
But one thing needed in YouTube chat says, how do pizza rolls help with that? Judging based on the amount of sodium that I took in that day, certainly not helping at all.
Jeez.
Are you taking one of those Yankees at the top?
No.
I'm sure Chris would take Stanton.
Dude, I'm actually getting a lot of Giants. Is this lineup out?
So I am 2, which is not somewhere that I want to be.
This is going to get annoying.
Yeah.
Really quickly. All right.
Hold on. Trevor T asked, what's another food that I could eat 100 of? That one's so easy.
Goldfish.
Rice.
Okay. Same thing. Popcorn. I probably had 100 kernels last night.
Oh, goldfish. I thought you meant like literal goldfish, like 100 fish you would win at like a carnival. You mean like orange crackers?
Yes. Yes, the crackers.
Yeah, I don't want to eat 100 goldfish. 2 is enough in my life.
All right. Here's my pick.
Give me it.
Jorge Polanco. Montes got busted for PEDs. Polanco got busted last season. So there's something in the air. I think Polanco's donging off Junis. Probably first inning, too.
I bet you Montas gets that suspension reduced.
Because of the substance?
Yeah. Yeah, they're finding Osterine in a lot of shit right now.
Yeah.
Shout out to MMA.
What that does. I mean, whether or not that actually enhances your performance.
Not really.
It's just... we've had the steroid. We've done the steroid show before.
I'm sure we have. They could take everything, and I don't care.
I agree.
Barry Bonds is the home run king. Don't at me.
Well, that's a fact, but also...
I was watching Pardon the Interruption yesterday. They were talking, it was the anniversary. Bonds hit like 30-something home runs 25 days before the All-Star break or something ridiculous. And they asked, Wilbon pitched Tony, like, who's the home run king to you? And he's like, it's Hank Aaron and Babe Ruth are the home run kings. And he was like, I agree. And I was like,
Babe Ruth is hilarious. I mean, that's
so silly.
He was playing guys that had second jobs as plumbers. Like, let's relax on the Babe Ruth thing.
It's Barry Bonds.
It's Barry Bonds.
Jorge Polanco, 136 in the model.
Whoa. So you had him regressing after getting off the juice, I see.
Not a big fan of the park.
Well, I mean, I'm a big fan of the park when it's 80 degrees and wind's blowing out.
Okay. I feel like I just want to take Stanton just to be a dick today, but that's not fun. So I'm really excited about this one. I'm feeling good. Unfortunately, I think that someone else will hit it and it's going to piss me off, but I'm going to go to Philadelphia. I want to see where he's at. I'm going to take the new Phillies leadoff hitter,
Bryce
Harper.
I love Bryce.
I also love Bryce. And Diamondbacks lineup is in.
Yeah, not the Giants though. So
all right, so Jake, you are on Jorge Polanco. I have taken Bryce Harper. Emac, I don't believe made a pick. Emac made a pick. Nelson Cruz.
good pick. Nelson Cruz is always a good pick.
Nelson Cruz coming in number 7. So there we go. Diamondbacks lineup in. We need to go ahead and grab that. Still 3 to go. Giants, Rays, and Orioles.
Harper's so awful, quote unquote.
Spags wants no Yankees, including Stanton, and in fact goes with Eloy Jimenez. And he dedicates all of his winnings to kidney health and awareness of kidneys.
Right.
Man, the people aren't going to get any money.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so Spags is on Eloy Jimenez. All 4 picks are in. Remind me to send this link to Brett tomorrow so that he can actually look this up as well.
Okay. Very good.
Eloy Jimenez in. The picks are official. Diamondbacks lineup in. We're getting there. 6:38. These lineups need to hurry the hell up.
I'm starting my DK crunch. I should probably start my FanDuel crunch. Alex said that Mozilla goes faster. I have not found that.
Yeah, I just use Chrome. I've never really had an issue with speed. Like, not that it goes quickly on days like this, but I've never noticed anything that I could do to change it.
I mean, for me, Chrome's always been way faster.
Yeah, same.
But he said on the Fantasy, I think I was on the Fantasy Crunch show. He said that Chrome or Mozilla is faster.
Interesting.
So maybe I'm just doing something wrong here.
Fish move.
Yeah.
All right. I don't want to start crunching yet.
I'm starting. Whatever.
I'm going to start at 6:45.
You think I have a life that I won't swap out everything once this Giants lineup gets blown up?
You won't. It'll blow up at 7:06, and you'll be like, "I'll get back to it later."
I usually just sit here for a few minutes if I need to do it, because then I wouldn't actually do it. But
I know the feeling.
I don't have plans tonight. Come on.
Really?
Really?
No plans tonight.
My girlfriend's going to the Shawn Mendes concert. So, I mean, that's a big old LOL in itself.
You're not going?
I'm not going.
Not invited or not going on purpose?
Wasn't invited. I mean, she got invited by her friend.
Gotcha.
But, I would respectfully decline likely.
I would go.
I'm not a big concert guy. I went to the 1975, though.
I don't know what that is.
The 1975?
No.
It's like a
So
pop band kind of. Now that was awesome.
Apparently I know Shawn Mendes and not whatever year you just mentioned.
The 1975. Probably a lot of people don't know it, but they were cool.
I don't feel better knowing Shawn Mendes, unfortunately.
Well, he's like super mainstream guy, so it would be hard not to know Shawn Mendes if you listen to any music at all.
Honestly, the only reason I know who he is because he was on Hot Ones.
Don't know what that is.
Really? Hot Ones. The show on YouTube, celebrities eat 10 hot chicken wings. They get hotter from start to finish. Like everybody all real celebrities do it. No? Nothing? You need to watch Hot Ones. It's really good.
The 1975 is just less mainstream, correct? SJM says the 1975 is hella girly music from Britain.
Oh, really?
Also true. But you think I'm like too cool for that? Get out of here.
That is not what I expected.
It's not girly music. It's just like I don't know. It's alternative pop somewhere in there.
You should really watch Hot Ones tonight if you really don't have anything to do. The host, Sean Evans, fantastic interviewer, asks really good questions. And after like a couple wings, the celebrities are in like generally speaking in quite a bit of discomfort, and they really open up pretty well.
Okay. I'm just not interested in like celebrities that much.
So it's not just like the NFL players, like Joel Embiid did it, Durant did it. Musicians, like it's like Charlize Theron did it. Halle Berry just did it. It's not. It's covering everybody.
Okay.
If you're a Trick Daddy fan, go back in time and watch the Trick Daddy one. Trick Daddy Dollars does a hell of an interview.
I'm sure.
There's one particular segment that you should just watch. I'm not going to talk about it on Live Before Lock because it is not a proper topic, but hilarious. Hilarious.
A total Chad. Yeah. I just recently found out what that was. Yeah, I'd rather not be one of those, but I mean, I can't change what you think of me. I mean, you only know me in front of the camera, so if that's what you think, it's better than some things, I guess.
I don't know what that means.
I think it's like fratty guy, like fratty douche guy.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't get that vibe from you.
Well, when we have our meetup, you'll see for real.
I feel like I would have been way more likely to get that explanation, even though I was never in a fraternity.
I wasn't either.
Gordon Ramsay one was also very good, so go that way. 643, tick, 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 tick. Man, do one of these teams, particularly the Giants, want to spit this lineup out?
No, I don't think we're getting it.
I need that Giants lineup, man, just from knowing where they were popping out. But even the Orioles is something I need. This is just not fun.
I'm just going with it, and like I said, I'll swap if I need to. But yeah.
Okay. So talk to me. What are you seeing now in your crunches as you're starting to run? I'm about to run mine, I guess.
Well, I'm capping so low, it's just hard to tell before. But
we got an ownership update at 643, so just in case you want to add that to your stuff. Just came out a minute ago.
Okay, we just got a projections update.
Nice.
Like right now as well. Anything change in ownership?
Aaron Nola is at a different number now. Right. Begins with a 5.
So he might come in a little less lineups than I would like, just because he keeps getting pushed up.
Yeah, Nola is sitting at 50 on the dot now on DK.
I would imagine I'm still over 40%, maybe over 50.
I'm gonna start crunching as soon as I click crunch, or actually, as soon as I get done the first 100, I'm confident that it's we're gonna get a new lineup, and I'm gonna have like 35% Pablo Sandoval or something that I need to fix.
Yeah.
Alrighty, grabbing the FanDuel info now. FanDuel's going to be really wild for me. I don't know where that's going to go, but I think German Marquez is going to be in way too much of my stuff. I'm cool with it. I haven't played in a couple days, man. I'm pumped.
I don't know how you do that.
I didn't have a choice.
I guess.
Family stuff. It's not like I was just sitting around like, I don't need DFS today. Trust me, I wanted to play.
Yeah, I always feel like I want to play. It's like you play more slates, you decrease the long-term variance, but it's also good to take slates off. I know that.
Yeah. We're also addicts, apparently.
Well, yeah. But
it's hard to scratch this itch on other stuff, you know?
It's also, was I talking to you about? No, I was talking to Chris about this. It's also like ruined going to like a casino for me as well.
As it should.
It's just like, I don't feel like I have an edge playing any of those games.
You don't.
Yeah, exactly.
You're right.
I know I don't.
You're absolutely right.
I can at least lie to myself that I have an edge long term, you
know? Yeah, if I go to a casino now, or if I'm in Vegas, all I want to do is just bet on games so that I can just keep watching sports and just not worry about it. I won't generally make any like bets because of booze, but I'll certainly sit down at a blackjack table drunk enough to like not make good decisions. So it's just easier.
Yeah.
Anything interesting coming up in your crunches? Things that you didn't expect to see?
I didn't think I would get as much Marquez on FanDuel because I am prioritizing bats still.
I told you, man. He's so cheap.
Yeah, he is just too cheap. more San Francisco than I imagined. Just good value, I guess, with the 4.7, 4.8 implied total.
Yeah.
But
I feel you there.
I didn't feel like I needed that many value bats. So I'm hoping when I start filtering out, I get to, oh, of course it comes out right now. Get out of here.
Do you know if it's different?
It is different.
Okay, cool. Told you it was going to happen, man.
Batting second.
Who's batting second?
Yastrzemski?
Carl?
Was that expected?
No, it was Brandon Belt, so.
Belt got pushed to fourth, Sandoval third. If I'm reading this correctly, I think I am.
Yeah, Carl Yastrzemski batting second.
God, that's so annoying.
Longoria out of the lineup. Stephen Vogt into the lineup.
Well, now I got to stop my crunch.
Yep. And it's 6:48, so time is shrinking.
I might have to go all 5-mans on.
Just straight 5 naked?
Yeah, I might have to go. That's the quickest way to do it.
Yep.
But I might, on DK, I'm probably just going to go. Okay, we just got an update projections. I'm probably just going to go 5-3, 5-2-1, and then 5 naked and just let it go. Because 4-3 just takes forever.
Yeah. I usually end on 4-4 and ruh-roh. I just pasted over the wrong shit for the Giants, so that's not going to save any time. Yeah, when I go 4-4 on DK and run like 75, I feel like it takes 75 minutes.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, what a mistake that was. There we go. Yeah, that is a dramatically different Giants lineup.
That's just amazing.
I'm happy it's in. That's the one I would have wanted the most, just because I know. So I did that little exercise of running one of everything on DK earlier with a 5-man stack, and my highest projected lineup was a 5-man Giant stack.
Jesus.
Yeah, I was ready to puke when I saw it.
Now we got the Orioles lineup too.
Okay, cool. Thank you for letting me know. I was just about to click go. I don't really care about the Rays, so that's perfect. I'm not going to have any Tampa. I feel pretty comfortable there. Well, not going to have any Tampa that's going to cause me to like remove 40% G-Man Choi or something.
Right.
But we got 15 minutes, and this one's going to get tight.
Yeah, it is for me too. I bet this isn't a great watch for people. Although maybe it's fun for them to sweat you getting your lineups in if they've already got theirs in.
I know that people have had fun watching me fail at it in the past.
So mean.
Yeah, it happens. I try to make it as entertaining as possible. I hate when it's my own fault. But if it's just a time thing, or like I forget, that shit ends up being funny.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so I'm going to go 205 threes on DraftKings. On FanDuel, I'm going to... Does 4-4 go faster on FanDuel?
No.
4-3
4-4 will be the hardest one.
Okay.
Because that's the only constraint. Like, it's...
Right. Yeah, especially
with
really caps, too.
Yeah. Did the Orioles lineup change at all?
Not that I see.
Oh.
But I also wasn't paying attention to their lineup.
Makes sense. Now it moved around a bunch. I don't know who's different or anything, but I saw a bunch of names move from top to bottom in all sorts of different spots. So, okay. You getting any Sean Gilmartin today?
No.
I figured as much. Okay. Let's see. Projections are updated again. BT dubs, not ownership. Alex's straight up projections.
Yeah, I might only get 300 in here. We'll see on FanDuel at least.
Lineups are in. I won't even update for Rays at this point. That'll be manual no matter what.
Yep, me too.
This is fun though. It does get like the blood flowing.
This is the worst part.
See, you hate it? I love it.
I can't stand this.
I love it.
Sweating. Like when I'm like doing well.
Yeah.
And it's entertainment regardless. 80% of the time you're gonna drop, you're not gonna get a top 5 spot on these crazy tournaments like this, but you're the other way around. You don't like sweating.
I wouldn't say it like that. It's not that I don't like sweating. It's that I just go to bed. I don't like during afternoon slates. I'm usually like keeping an eye on everything, but I can't sweat something at night. It's just I don't have that kind of time.
I guess
I need a different time zone, man.
like West Coast. You think you would like that?
Yeah, I would love it, but it's cheap as hell to live here, so I'd rather have money.
I would also rather have money. I think.
Oh, that makes sense. Great job, Josh. Set my stack percentages to 3% across the board, so nothing was running. Fantastic there.
That's always fun.
Yeah, it was from that test that I was running earlier.
Did you do the thing on your dummy lineups where you got all late slate players?
Yes.
I've been doing that. Yeah.
Yeah. That is the new thing for me.
That is the new thing for me. It's the new normal. I've done it like 20 slates in a row. So pretty proud of myself there. It has paid off in a big way.
Yep.
One time. And that's all you need.
Yeah, and it takes essentially no additional work. So just do it, people. Just do it.
Yep.
All right. Got my FanDuel stuff sorted and ready to go. Why is DK now still only giving me 28 lineups? Because I didn't change the other stack, because I am stupid. Yeah, this must be great. Great radio. Great podcasting. All right, first 100 for FanDuel are in, so.
It is, people are seeing what it actually is like, so.
Yeah, it's just, it's how it has to be when lineups don't come in on time.
Right. If you don't MME, I mean, this probably won't make you want to. But
I'm going to try to hit some questions as they're coming in.
All right. Yeah, I'm just downloading my entry files to make sure.
Yeah, I just did the same thing. Should I run a Colorado or LA 5-man today?
Ooh.
Angels, by the way, not Dodgers.
Oh, okay. I was going to say Dodgers for sure. But...
I would rather have the Angels.
Yeah. Me too.
Same page, man. Same page. Strasburg versus Atlanta looks like I want to be there. I like Strasburg tonight. He's just kind of impossible to get to with any sort of volume.
There's just guys that are way better values.
Yep.
He was someone I looked at like, oh, he's just not going to be owned, but no.
Man, 11 minutes right now. This thing is not exactly moving quickly.
Neither's mine. Everyone's probably doing it now. That's the problem. All right, let's see if my 5-3s are done. I might just go 5-0s.
I can't even get 5-3s to go. Oof.
Yeah, I got my 200 5-3s done, but it's just going to be 5-0 after that. And I'm just going to cut it off at, we'll see. We'll get my 200 in there.
Would you rather have Cisco or Santander? I don't know which site, but the answer should just be Santander.
Yep. We got him projected higher, I believe.
Belton, Mazzara, or Peralta and Goldie? I assume the answer is Peralta and Goldie.
Ooh, for me, it's Belt and Mazzara.
Okay.
I really like Belt, and then Mazzara, 6 total. But I also do love Peralta. I guess Goldie's the one that's making the difference for me.
Okay. It's close. It's a coin flip.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, 5-2s are coming. Oh my God, 6:55, 10 minutes to lock. It is a 7:05 start, right? We're not lucky in getting a 7:10 today.
No, not even a 7:07 Eastern would be very helpful here.
I could use 290 or like an extra 180 seconds would be very helpful.
Yep.
I want to make sure that I have both of these files locked and loaded in here by 7:02. So, do you also do by hand lineups when using Cruncher, or just trust the distribution? I don't do anything by hand.
Neither do I anymore.
JT Riddle or Brandon Crawford for shortstop on FanDuel?
Crawford.
Yep. Jan Gomes or Chris Davis on FanDuel Cash? Fantasy Draft Cash? I don't know their prices. Fantasy Draft just isn't a site to me.
Yeah, never heard of that site, but
You've heard of Fantasy Draft?
Gomes or what?
Gomes or Chris Davis? C. Chris Davis.
I'd probably go Gomes there.
I have no idea what their prices are, so trust the projections.
There you go.
All right, 100 more to go on FanDuel. think we're going to be okay, at least on FanDuel, even though on DK, that's the one that matters most to me today. So probably
Yeah,
doing these in reverse order.
I would like the 100K, please.
I would also like $100,000. What would you buy first thing?
Pay my parents back for a lot of things.
There you go.
But that's a good question. I don't know that I would buy. I'm getting new windows in my house, so I would
Making adult purchases.
Yeah, it would be adult stuff, which is depressing, but
Sure.
yeah, that's what it would be. Adult, like home improvement. I would get like a nice paver patio for my front yard, but yeah.
There you go. Growing up, man. Growing up.
I know. What about you?
I would buy like $1,000 pair of sneakers or something stupid.
You're kidding.
No.
Would you actually?
Yeah, for sure. I would buy a real dumb pair of sneakers for like a stupid amount of money.
Why?
I don't know. Why not? I don't need any of that other shit. I would probably buy some sort of pair of Jordan 1s.
Okay. It's not life-changing money per se.
Oh, no.
But it is life-helping money for sure. You know?
Yeah. It's, I don't know, pay off the last student loan or something.
There you go. That's
Ooh, FanDuel lineups are done. A good sign. 658.
What I'm doing right now is taking out my top 30 owned lineups, and I usually have 600 in here, so it's a little over 5%. But I usually take out my top 5% in total ownership lineups, and then rank from there. So I think I mentioned that on a show the other day, but I thought someone was asking about that earlier.
Yeah, and congrats to you for doing that better than the boss, because you know more than he does.
Oh, I don't actually do that on Fantasy Cruncher. I just do that in Excel. But yeah, I taught Alex something about Fantasy Cruncher today. Alex and you.
Yeah, I had no idea that you could do that.
So I've had a pretty productive day, I will say.
How did you learn that, Manny?
Maybe I think I just tried it one time.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's gotta be a better way to highlight this. And sure enough, there was a much better way to do it. So I got my DK lineups in. That is what I needed. Do we have an ownership update at all?
We do not. But I am waiting for that. FanDuel is loaded into my sheet right now. Getting a lot of reds. I don't have as much twins as I want, so it's time to bump them up. I don't need nearly as much Cincinnati as I have right now, so I'm going to roll that back a bit. Even though they do grade out really well for me, I don't need 3.5 times the field.
On Cincinnati?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that a leverage stack for you? Is that why they're coming up for you?
Nope. Not at all. Just leap into the top of the page for reasons I'm not entirely sure of.
I mean, you certainly have different projections. So
I have randomness pretty high today. And I did jack up a couple of my sorting columns. So most of the projection stuff is generally pretty comparable.
Okay. That makes sense.
And, I blend them together as well. But I think in the grand total of hitter points, I was off. We were separated by 30 total points across 28 teams. So a tenth of a point on everybody basically. They're all in the same sort of area. I keep getting away from my DraftKings crunch and I keep forgetting. Let's run a couple 4-4s since nope, I'm not gonna have time to do that.
We got 3:30 remaining, so you're cutting it close on time.
Yep.
For sure. I'm going to put in my twin stack on Yahoo, even though Rosario, scope in. Yeah, scopes in. Let's get in Cruz.
It's getting tight, Jake.
Is it ever?
I don't like it.
Dude, this is the worst part of DFS right here. It's not the losing money. It's not the losing streaks. It is the getting your lineups in and not giving yourself a chance and feeling really, really stupid afterwards.
Yep. Yep. All right. DraftKings in refresh. 36 Sale, 38 Bauer, 29 Nola. Okay. That's scary. Let's look at hitting. Need to bump the Twins.
Who else is in the outfield for the Twins? Cave? Okay, Cave. All right, now I got my Twin stack in. That's good to go. All right, there we go. I got my Twin stack in on Yahoo.
Tick.
Good luck. Yeah, chat is really quiet right now. Everyone's trying to get their lineups in.
Yeah, I get it, people. Keep scrambling. We're doing the same thing.
Yep.
All right, I'm getting...
All right, my DK lineups are in.
Yahoo or FanDuel in now.
Okay, those are good. Someone had a day-to-day tag. I just scrolled through my DK lineups. Okay, that's Sandoval. All right, we're good there. Sandoval's in the lineup. I have lineups in on DraftKings.
I don't.
You need to do that stat.
I know. I'm busy getting FanDuel. The DraftKings paste is easier for me. I don't have to split it in two. Yeah. FanDuel, I have to do a little bit of additional manipulation. So.
Okay, well, you're making me nervous. We got a minute 30 to go.
I know.
You guys need to teach what you are doing. We tried to while we go through it.
I'm doing it on the screen.
Yeah. Josh is doing it on the screen. He's probably going very fast.
No, not as fast as I would like to be going.
Okay, well, how are we doing? Are you close to hitting the upload button?
Not really. Kind of.
Okay, we got a minute and 5 seconds left.
Okay. I'm just going to do it now.
All right, there we go.
Gotta like it at this point. I thought I was going to get a lot different pitching exposures, so
no ownership update. I'm assuming that's because of how poorly the lineups came in.
Yeah.
Can't really blame Alex for, playing however much money per night. But
no.
We basically, you got the gist of it. There's probably a couple guys.
They're not changing all that dramatically.
No, they're not.
Okay, I got DK in.
3 max life, yawn. Yeah, you're probably sitting pretty right now.
Oh, God, I have way too much Baltimore.
All right, Josh. Let's see where I got. Ooh, less Nola than I expected. Wow.
Same. I only have 25% or something like that.
I got 30% Nola, 35 Sale, 27 Chase Anderson. Lots.
I only got 7 Chase Anderson, so.
Some Twinkies. I got some Twinkies in there. It's good to see.
Same. I got everything in, so I'm feeling good.
All right.
Whew. I was close, man. Close.
My heart's going for you.
I'm going to need a drink after this.
We're
locked. We are locked. So let's hit the summary since we didn't really talk about like where we really ended up.
Just now.
Perfect. So my most exposed stacks are Cincinnati, the Yankees, the Twins, the Giants, and the Rangers. I'm most over the field on Cincinnati, New York, the Cardinals, and the Orioles. My biggest fades are the Rangers, even though I still have quite a bit, the White Sox, and the Nats.
That sounds about right, I think.
What about you?
On DraftKings?
That was just in general. That was both sites together.
All right. On FanDuel, looking at it, Boston's my number one by a pretty good margin. On DraftKings, it is some mixture of Texas. I got a lot of Whit Merrifield, Minnesota, Philly. Or I'm sorry, yeah, Philly. And then I got some Seattle. Did you get to a lot of Seattle?
Yes, I do. I'm over the field on them on DK, 5% aggregate.
Yeah, I'm probably even a little bit more than that. So it's good to see. Real quick, if you can do this on either site, how many players overall on a 14-game slate do you have that are 10% exposed or more? Because this is something I've been looking at on lineup study. Like it varies from player. Like Tom might only have a handful, but he goes really heavy on some of his guys. Like Alex is a lot
10 or higher. I have 21 on DK.
Okay, I have 34 on DK. So I'm trying to intentionally go flatter on my exposures. Brick is someone who goes really flat on exposures. Like on a slate like tonight, Like, I don't think he's going to have a hitter above maybe like 16%, 15%.
I don't have anybody above 19.
No one above 19. 20.7.
18 I have 18.7 Stanton and 18.7 VR. Those are the two highest numbers. And the next closest guy is Judge at 14.
Right. So what I'm seeing from some of the top pros is like they'll not have a player over 15% or 18% on a slate like this.
Uh-huh.
We'll have 30 hitters at 10%, at above 10%.
Okay.
So it's like, and I think
I have 180 hitters and 21 at 10% or higher.
Okay. Yeah. So I've got the pitchers mixed in here. I probably have, so I said I have 34 players. I probably have 28 or 27 hitters that are 10% or above. 16% is bricks high. There you go.
There you go. I'm not going to lie. 6% projected ownership on Stanton and 3% on Judge. And I have 14 and 18 on both of those guys. I'll do that all for the rest of my life. If I know that I can get those guys at 2 or 3 times their ownership, especially when Stanton's 4,300. For him to be 6% owned today is a crime.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. And saying that, I think I'm like right at 6% on Stanton.
I wish I had more.
Yeah, I'm I'm at 4% on DraftKings on Stanton. So it must have just been a thing where it was tough for me to fit in Yankees.
Yeah.
On FanDuel, 4.7%, so 7 lineups.
So you don't have a ton of Yankees?
No, I don't have a ton of Yankees. Go Twins.
Go Yankees. Number 2 stack for me. I wish I would have got more, but I'll take it. Alrighty. That is it. It was a tough one. We got there. Hit the like button on your way out the door. Subscribe to the channel. Live Before Lock, the promo code. 50% off your first month with us. Any monthly package you choose. It can include Fantasy Cruncher. So come check it out. Tomorrow morning, myself and Adam, I believe, on the strategy show. You and Eric on the Live Before Lock?
Yes, me and EMAC on the Live Before Lock.
Never heard of him. All right, perfect. Yeah, covering for EMAC tomorrow. So tune in. And then that's all I've got. You got anything else?
No, thanks for watching us all week. You guys have seen a lot of my face. One more time this week. And then it'll be you and EMAC, you and Eric on Sunday. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
All right. Very good.
Pittsburgh Brew says, thanks for letting us know Philly was delayed. LOL. I didn't know Philly was delayed.
There were other things going on, clearly, as you watched us scramble. But didn't that just come out now?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. So it's not relevant information.
Yeah. There's no postponement risk.
Yeah. A delay is useless. They're just starting later.
Delay is good because it gets people off the game or gets people scared off the game.
True story. All right. I'm going to eat some dinner. Best of luck, everybody. We're out of here. Good luck. I just said good luck twice. Whatever.